How do you rebuild your pillars? Whether or not you are aware of it, you have a memory of what it is like to have your 4 pillars and your connection to your inner voice fully established. Everybody has this memory because we are each born into a body that was fully connected to its source. Your memory of it might not be verbal or visual, but it is deep inside you, and that is why you yearn for it. If you had never had it, you would never think to search for it. Somewhere deep inside, you know what it's like to be fully connected to your intuition and inner voice, to have solid boundaries and inner strength. Take a moment to feel the truth of that. Close your eyes right now, take a breath, and feel. As you grow up, however, you become, as Western psychology puts it, conditioned, or domesticated, as the Toltecs say. You lose your freedom and you lose your innate ability to follow your inner voice. Your 4 pillars are beaten down and they end up looking like a deserted Roman ruin. When you enter this world, you come in as a helpless infant. Almost immediately, the adults in your life try to manipulate your behavior using reward and punishment. You are punished, made to feel pain and fear over and over again as the adults in your life try to control you. This is true no matter how kind or loving your parents were, but it is especially true if you grew up in a violent environment. Reward is no better. As children, we were all taught to be trained monkeys, to eat our carrots to get dessert, to finish our homework so we can play, and we were taught to be respectful in order to get love. For most people, growing up was a series of if-then conditions. If I do this, I get punished, or I get rewarded. For most people, that journey never ended. They still look outside themselves for validation. This is why it is so hard to turn inward to your own intuition. Your task as an adult on a path of reclaiming your innocence and inner voice is to decondition yourself in order to become peaceful and free again. To unlearn the habit of choosing to behave a certain way out of a desire to be rewarded or a fear of punishment. Your goal is to see everything through the eyes of the miracle that is the very existence of life. To see the world with the innocence of a child, the capable body and intelligence of an adult, and inspired by the wisdom of your inner voice. It's pretty straightforward, but it's not easy. Instead of unconscious conditioning telling you what to do, you want your inner voice to be your navigator. Your inner voice sees so much further than your conditioned mind is capable of seeing. And because of that, its messages may seem illogical and even dangerous to follow. As a defense, your unconscious mind turns on the head chatter, leading to doubt and confusion, all in the name of keeping you safe. The result is that before you ever get a chance to know what your intuition is saying, your unconscious fear blocks it from even reaching you. The purpose of this book is to give you the knowledge and tools you need to help you decondition yourself from old patterns, and to help you master new conditions that create a home for your inner voice in your body and your conscious mind. New conditions that will ultimately enable you to perceive your inner voice in the form of intuitions and free it to sculpt your life in the ways you pray for and to serve the highest good. Building the 4 pillars is a process of reawakening to the fundamental truth that you are your inner voice. It's not a short road and it's not an easy one, but the alternative is to stay stuck. And no matter how safe or comfortable your life may be at the moment, feeling like you are betraying something at your core is not a feeling you want to carry with you to your grave.